THON is a student-run philanthropy, the largest one in the country, with the sole purpose of enhancing the lives of children and the families impacted by childhood cancer. Throughout the year, students spend their free time raising money that goes directly to the children and families at the Penn State Hershey Medical Center's Children's Hospital, funding their treatment so that no family pays a single medical bill, as well as research with the hopes of one day finding a cure. Every year in February, the students all come together in a 46-hour, no-sit, no-sleep dance marathon to honor the children they are helping fight and raise awareness, as well as finding out how much money their efforts have raised throughout the year. My friend Taylor has spent the past year raising money with Volley, the Penn State Ballet Club. When she wasn't with Volley, she spent her time preparing Help Run Thon with her Rules and Regulations Committee doing past security, wanting to be involved in any way that she can. Taylor grew very close with Volley's Thon child, Noelle, and her family, the Weinholds. Taylor's commitment to Thon and growing love for her family motivated everyone around her to get more involved with Thon. Her passion and heart for the kids and whole reason Thon exists is inspiring not only to me, but to everyone who comes in her path. I was able to talk to Taylor about her Thon family and experience with Thon weekend this year, getting a personal insight to the impact Thon really has on everyone who chooses to attend it.
When I came to Penn State, I knew that THON was something that had always been important to me, being from the Hershey area, and could not wait to get involved. When I joined Volley, I didn't realize just how involved they were with THON, and was beyond excited when I found out not only were they extremely involved, but that they had their very own family. Volley's THON family is the Weinhold family, consisting of Sarah and John Weinhold, Noelle, 10, Olivia, 9, and Charlotte, 4. Noelle is our THON child and is the strongest 10-year-old I have ever met. At the age of 4, Noelle was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer. Just a few days after, Sarah found out that she was pregnant with Charlotte. The family has had various struggles outside of the incredible struggle that is childhood cancer. Sarah had a heart attack just days after having Charlotte. John just recently had to get a serious spinal surgery to fix a work-related accident injury, and the family has lost their home twice in just 6 short years. Volley has been there for the family in every possible way, through all of these ups and downs, and our family could not be more grateful and thankful for this, the love between us always growing stronger. We were so excited to be able to celebrate 5 years cancer-free with Noelle this year, meaning she has officially kicked cancer's ass and won the battle. But Noelle still continues to deal with the side effects cancer has left on her, both emotionally and physically. At just 10 years old, this past December, we held Noelle as she celebrated her best friend Kira's final Christmas. Sarah decided to surprise Kira and her family by giving them their last Christmas at the end of October and inviting all of Volley to join them, around 50 of us being able to make the trip to Hershey. It was heartbreaking, but we stayed strong for Noelle and Sarah, as they stayed strong for Kira and her family, holding and laughing with Noelle, taking her and Kira out of the reality for some time and distracting Noelle when Kira began to have complications, enjoying the oh-so-amazing hospital food and prank-calling boys. On December 1st, 2018, we all stood strong together as we found out Kira had peacefully passed away and helped our little 10-year-old fighter through the toughest things she's had to go through thus far. Noelle continues to fight, telling the world her story, and most recently spoke at the Pennsylvania State Capitol at a pediatric cancer rally in front of members of the House and Senate representatives, hosted by Senator Scott Martin. Noelle is the most inspiring, loving kid I have ever met, and I am honored and beyond blessed to get to be a part of her journey. Within my first month of joining Volley, I got to meet Noelle on a canvassing trip. We were short on hosts for canvassing trips, and knowing I was from Hershey, not too far from where Noelle lives in Ephrata, they asked me if I was willing to host. So, for my first canvassing trip ever, I hosted 6 other people at my house, and we spent all weekend raising money, ending our weekend early on Sunday with a total of $1,432.92 to go see Noelle's soccer game. This was the first time I met the family and heard their story. The first time I cried with Sarah as she told us about how strong Noelle was, and the first time I got to begin to get to know Noelle and fall in love with their family. I stayed close with the family, being one of the 50-some students to go help Noelle stay strong for Kira, and spent the evening laughing the hurt away with Noelle. When we got to the car to continue to New Jersey for my second canvassing trip, Kate, one of our THON committee chairs, and the girl driving and I took a minute to have a much-needed cry because we had been holding back the tears all night. We canvassed all the weekend in New Jersey, raising $1,822.06 and growing closer as an organization with every trip. Over Thanksgiving break, I decided to host a ribboning event at a local Panera with some of the girls in the Hershey area that were a part of our org. We raised $238.51 in just a little under 5 hours. I also had a personal donor drive, raising money throughout the year, individually raising $1,078, landing me in the top 5 amount of money raised by an individual in Volay. I continued to grow closer with Noelle, attending our mini-thon for the family and basically any event that I possibly could that would allow me to not only become closer to the family, but help in any way that I could with Volay's THON efforts. This year, I spent 43 of the 46 hours at THON standing for the kids. There were moments where it hurt a lot. There were moments where there were a lot of tears. But in the end, I cannot be more proud to have stood next to the 4 other amazing girls for that many hours, all for the kids. Volay ended our year with a grand total of $46,434.55. The memories made were beyond incredible, and I can't wait to be there for the full 46 next year, as well as continuing to build my relationship with Noelle and the Wineholds, and all of the Volay girls, throughout the next 3 years here at Penn State.
Not only does Taylor, but everyone involved in THON should be proud of what they have done for their community. The work that is put into THON behind the scenes often goes unrecognized. They work incredibly hard to raise the total of.
The total for THON 2019 Shape the Moment is